from the beginning. The Panthers never quit. It's another overtime thriller and pushing a dynasty to the limit. Like Jake DeLong, this team won't surrender. These are the Panthers. In New Orleans, football is a celebration. It's the Dome Patrol. And Drew Brees lifting a city out of despair to stand together as a community. These are the Saints.
And everybody is ready to go for this matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints here at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Hello friends, Jim Nance alongside Phil Simms. We're live here tonight for this primetime matchup. There's all kinds of energy and excitement in the air as these teams are ready to take center stage. How about it, Phil?
Oh man, it's going to be a lot of people watching this game tonight. The old bad eye is on you. So in other words, we're going to focus in on these players. It's going to be fun to watch. And when they all know that all these people are watching, that brings out the emotion. Should be hard hitting. Should be a lot of fun to watch.
What's the word from down by the benches? Danielle Bellini has the latest.
Thanks, guys. The lights are on bright down here, and these teams are ready to go. On the sidelines, players are jumping around. They are getting fired up, guys. They want to impress all the fans watching at home tonight, and of course, they want to get a win as well. Back to you.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. He'll have to accept the touchback. Coming onto the field, the #1 overall pick of the 2011 NFL Draft, Cam Newton by way of Auburn.
Cam Newton, here's a quarterback that he's all in one. That's the only way to say it. He can run the football with speed. He can break tackles because of the power, and he can make all the throws because of that good throwing arm.
Williams, they knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first. After all these years, Steve Smith is still delivering magnificent numbers.
Yeah, he is. He'll block down the field. He's as tough as any wide receiver I've ever watched in this league, and he can catch it. He can still run. If I was Cam Newton, the quarterback, I'd look Steve Smith's way.
2nd down and 2. Looking at every option, and he's forced to the ground. Cameron Jordan has the bloodlines to be quite a factor in the NFL.
Oh, no, you are right there, Jim. His father, Steve, played the league for many years, tight end with the Minnesota Vikings. But Cameron Jordan, under Rob Ryan's defense, he is athletic. I think he will really blossom in 2013.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. 3rd down and 11. Screen, and he hauls it in.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Darren Sproles will return it, bringing the play to an end. Here's the man who in 2011 set the NFL's single-season pass yardage record, quarterback Drew Brees.
Drew Brees, even though he's 6'1", he plays so much taller. Look at him. He has long arms, big hands, stands very tall when he throws the football. One of the reasons why he is spectacular when it comes to throwing the football from the pocket.
Brees in shotgun formation. That pass play picks up the first down.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Play clock's running down. Thomas handed the football. Gets past the first wave. Jimmy Graham might be one of the most underrated players in the entire NFL.
Well, you know you're a good tight end. Of course, you can look at him. He can run and catch. And he played major college basketball. That tells you what kind of talent this guy has.
This starting lineup is brought to you by Snickers. When hunger hits, Snickers satisfies. Breeze connects with Colston. Charles Johnson is coming off a 12.5 sack season, and he is a large presence on that Carolina defensive front.
That's what you need to have a good defense. Who's going to be your premier pass rusher? That's Charles Johnson, and also he's good against the run.
Moore's lined up in the slot. The play clock's running down. Throwing now to his left. Jimmy Graham with the grab.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
1st and 10. Breeze and Saints across for the touchdown.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The Saints now will tack on the extra point. Counted. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. He'll kneel here. No reason to try his luck on the return, so the offense off the touchback will begin at the 20. Now on 1st down. Newton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that's a gain of 10.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Now makes the move to the right.
That's an excellent job. Just getting enough yardage to get the first down, move those chains, and keep this offense going.
Williams, a running back, but he's in the slot for this play. 1st and 10. Looks to his left. At it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
That's why you like defenders who are good punishing tacklers. Make those receivers worry about coming over the middle. They'll be careful the rest of this game because of that big hit.
2nd down and 10. Picks up 5.
Number 1 on the carry. D5.
Setting up in the pistol on this play. 3rd and 5. Going across the middle. That's Newton over to Olsen for the catch.
Perfect defense called that time. They allowed the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play.
Tight end in motion. 1st and 10. D'Angelo Williams. Tackles made.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
2nd and 4. Looking for a receiver on the left side here. Incompletion there. Just not quite able to get the feet down.
Well, Jim, I can't say that's great defense. That's just a poor throw and a poor route run by the wide receiver.
Olsen's in the slot receiver role for this upcoming snap. 3rd and 4. And now Cam Newton with Kenny Vaccaro is there and makes the play. Ball comes out, and the recovery is made by the defense. What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
Offense lines up here. Now 1st and 10 as they go ground here. The Saints get a 1st down.
When you backed up against your own end zone, I think it's up to the coach to call some plays that catches the defense by surprise. They did it that time, and they got a big 1st down.
Moore's in the slot. They better hurry to get the snap. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. Makes the grab.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the open guy short. They get the completion. They still do not get the 1st down, though.
And here we have 2nd down. Breeze in shotgun formation, trying to work that left side. Hauls it in for the 1st down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some 1st downs.
They need to get the play off. Thomas is taking the handoff. Now to about the 33.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 1. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. When you're running fast, you have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Here we go.
Trying to beat the play clock. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive linemen, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
From the gun. Darren Sproles makes the catch.
Well, it's a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. Puts them in good position where they have a chance to pick up this 3rd down.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel out of the gun. He'll fire it out to the left. Breeze hits Lance Moore with that pass.
This defense you're playing against, they're pretty good. So it's 4th down near midfield. Punt the football.
The Saints come out in a 2 tight end set. It's handed to the running back. The tackle is made.
I just don't think that's a good job by the defense. It's 4th and short. You kind of know what the offense is going to do. They were not ready, and they give up the 1st down.
Thomas lined up in the backfield. Graham split out wide on the right. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Ball's going to be incomplete. The hit knocked the ball out.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
Escaping the pressure, fakes the throw. The defense gets the sack.
Well, I think the offensive line, they know when a quarterback's going to pump fake, and when you know he's going to pump fake, you got to hold up just a little bit longer. That time they were not able to, and the quarterback gets sacked.
Marching down the field and taking their time. Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. That pass well defended.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
They'll take it at the 20. They come out in the dime package. 1st and 10. Williams got it on the handoff. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker. Olsen's moved away from the tight end position to now a receiver in the slot. Ball's out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession.
Well, that time the offense fumbles the football, but the defense hit them so hard, there's no chance of hanging on. Hits the ground, and the defense recovers.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Looking for an open receiver on the right. That reception picks up the first down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. Play clock's running down. Out of the shotgun formation. Going to take off with it. This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
That's a good job. He's able to get up and get off the field, and my guess is he's going to be okay. A little bit of a scare there, no doubt about it. That makes everybody nervous. Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a big part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked the right hole and picked up some nice yards.
3rd and 17. Out of the eye. The give to the tailback.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And he drives it through for the field goal. Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Saints team official. Drew Brees' injury seems to be relatively minor, or at least it's minor enough that he'll be back on the field shortly.
That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. Olsen's playing out of position in the backfield here. First down and 10. Running a little college-like option.
Well, the defensive coach is going to be upset after this play. After that long run, terrible angles, and really just a lack of hustle by the defense gives up the long run.
1st and 10. In on the stop.
This is where games are won and lost. Once an offense gets down the red zone, even though they're down more than 7, can you find a way to punch it in there for the touchdown and not settle for a field goal?
1st and 10. They deck him in the backfield.
So many things you can do on first down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
Olsen's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. The quarterback with the give to the fullback.
Well, if you're a good running back, when there's not a lot there, you find a way to make some extra yards. Here in the red zone, it's even more important.
The Saints set at the line. Dime package. The throw to the left. Makes the catch inbound.
Well, here you go. This is going to be a big call in the game, Jim. You're down here on the goal line. You've got to find a way to punch it in.
A short field goal try on the way. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Colston's a receiver in the slot. First and 10. Throws to the right. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
That's not good timing between the receiver and the quarterback. The quarterback that time throws it too quick and too far in front to the wide receiver on the slant route.
From the gun, Drew Brees ready for the snap. Looking to the right side and throwing. It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not pick it off cleanly. Sproles is in the backfield. Into the open flat. Brees gets it over to Darren Sproles.
Terrible job that time by the defense. My gosh, you got the offense in third down. You let them throw a screen pass. You can't make the tackle, and you give up the first down.
The play clock's running down. Brees in shotgun formation. And he makes the catch just past the first down marker.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
First and 10. Brees connects with Colston.
Well, it doesn't look like much, but it really serves the purpose. Picks up the first down, and now they have a chance to open things up.
Thomas in the backfield, single back set. They better hurry to get the snap. He'll fire it out to the left. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. They pounce on him there. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
Well, it was called one way on the field. It was a booth review, and the call is overturned. Moore's going to get set in the slot for this snap from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
They've got a first down now after that catch.
Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. End zone bound, and he's got the touchdown.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on first and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
The Saints offense is on the sideline right now, bathing in the moment after putting up points, but it's the defense that really made the difference there, setting up the score with the fumble recovery.
First down on the way.
The give up the middle.
That's a terrible read by the running back. It's a short game, but it's all his fault. He picked the wrong hole. He should have cut it back. He didn't, and that's why he was tackled.
They send the tight end in motion.
Second down and 9. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
7-yard gain on the play.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun.
Needs to get rid of it.
Got the first, and he's got some space.
That play is good for a first down.
Lined up in the pistol formation.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
1st and 10.
And he's taken down. Olsen's moved from the tight end position to the slot. Shrugs off the first hit. They've got him again.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Olsen's in the slot here for this play. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're in punting formation. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. The defense comes out in the nickel. Breeze in shotgun formation. Challenging the defenders to the right side. That juke gets him some space. First down here after the completion. Halfback sent in motion. Breeze is going to take it from the shotgun. That catch, good for a first down. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Well, that's going to hurt him tomorrow. There's no doubt about it. When you get hit like that, you're going to feel some of that pain tomorrow. But the good news is, I think he's going to be okay. And once he gets a little situated there, I think he'll be back in the game.
Looking for an open receiver on the right. And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. Second down now. Snap back to the quarterback, out of the gun.
Breeze gets it over to Darren Sproles.
3-yard loss on the play.
Offense lines up here. The Saints signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. Should be what we call a giving. The field goal try. Yes, sir. That does it for the first half. Panthers trail in this one. Panthers ready to get the pigskin in the air. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line.
Breeze gets it over to Darren Sproles.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
That was a nice reception, but not enough for the first down. Second down coming up. From the shotgun. Throws to the right. Darren Sproles makes the catch.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
Moore's lined up in the slot. They need to get the play off.
Breeze in shotgun formation.
Unstoppable. The 30, the 20, the 10.
Jim, what a nice throw by the quarterback. Puts the football right in the hands of the wide receiver. He's behind the defense, but look at the hustle and the speed by the defense. They get the tackle from behind.
First and goal, looking to the right side and throwing. Saints in for the score.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on first and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Panthers now have even more work to do to get back into this one. The score's 27-3. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down here, and Williams is going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Two tight ends. Second down and 7. Working that left side. Out of completion this time.
Well, that's a nice completion by the offense. And what it does, it just puts them in a more manageable situation so they can pick up that third down.
Third and 1. Eyeing that left side. He's tackled at the 30.
Well, Jim, that's just a bad play call. You call a pass on third and short, you throw it, you complete it, and it's not past the first down marker. Bad play call by the offensive coordinator.
Nice tackle. Graham's a receiver all the way out to the right. Going off tackle here.
An off-tackle run, it's a staple of all offenses in the NFL. And a general rule is you run off the right tackle because he is the power tackle, where the left tackle is the pass blocker.
Trying to beat the play clock, and the give to Pierre Thomas. They've got him down there.
What a job that time by the offensive line. That hole was so big you could have drove a car through it. The running back hit it full speed, and that allowed him to get down the field and get that long run.
Drew Brees has it under center. First and 10. Sproles has got the carry once more. Picks up 9. Second and short following the run. Play clock's running down. Brees is going to take it from the shotgun. Marcus Colston hauls it in. That's a face mask call, and of course from now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. One thing, why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties.
The play clock's running down. Mark Ingram carries the football. Gains 9. The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. Quick drop back, fakes the throw, still has it, and the quarterback is taken down.
Nice job that time by the defense getting the sack. The blitz was well-timed, and when it's well-timed, the offense doesn't have time to react, and they get a good sack.
The offensive line gets in position. Can they protect their quarterback? Just a quick drop back. Another sack.
I don't know what the quarterback was looking at. He had to know the defense was blitzing that time. Doesn't make a quick enough decision, and the defense gets there and gets the sack.
They better hurry to get the snap. He converts here on the field goal try.
Nice little recovery that time by the field goal holder. He gets it in position. This kicker, he is a machine right down the middle.
Better judgment says, take a knee.
On first down.
Williams, he's going to the left.
He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
What a good job by the defensive player there, just flushing the running back and driving him into the ground.
Williams is in the backfield. 2nd and 3. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback tosses it to the outside.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. 1st and 10.
Back to the running back, to the right side, and that'll be a gain of about 2.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
They feed it to him again.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime.
3rd and 6.
Complete. He's brought down.
This is what drives coaches crazy. You make the quarterback throw it short, then you can't come up and make the tackle, and you give up a long gain. You got your players in position. That's all you can do. Now it's up to them to make a play.
1st and 10.
Williams going to take the handoff now. He's got 4 yards.
Smith's in the slot. He's got a wide open alley. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up. The defense comes out in the dime.
1st and 10.
Handoff to the back. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the play is there to be made, but the offensive player doesn't get it done. Bad job on first down.
That's 2nd down coming up. 3-step drop. Ball is caught. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd and long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
Stewart lined up in the backfield.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete.
Jim, that pass ends up incomplete because the defender, he just jarred the football loose with that hit. Nice job. Get that shoulder into the receiver, knock that football out, and get it to the ground.
Looking across the middle, he's got the grab, and he's got the first.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
So first and goal to go. To the ground here. Breaks the plane. Touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
He made it. Panthers ready to get the pigskin in the air. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Now first and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Gain of 6.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Drew Brees has it under center. They need to get the play off. Gets away from the pressure, challenging the defenders to the right side. Thomas is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Third and 4. Throwing now to his left. Interception. He's in the clear, steps out of bounds.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
First and 10. Looking for an open receiver on the right. He's in for the score.
Well, it's a nice touchdown drive by the offense. They're still behind, but I got to say this to the defense. You're just giving up. You're letting them march down there and letting them get back in the game. Toughen up and get it done.
The Panthers defense once again setting up that score. Turnover points cashed in by the offense.
And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. Drew Brees has it under center. First down and 10. Throws to the right. That'll be another new set of downs after that pickup for a first.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
Thomas lined up in the backfield. Back to the air here on first down. Looking to the right side and throwing. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Jim Nance, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Trying to beat the play clock. Looking to go up top again on first down. Looks to his left. Incomplete. Second down here. Pierre Thomas takes the handoff, and it's Luke Kuechly who makes the tackle. Drew Brees has it under center. Play clock's running down. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Gains 17.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Staying with the passing game on touchdown, New Orleans.
Well, it's first and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive, They throw the football and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The formation here, shotgun. And so they convert it here on the two-point try. Saints ready here for the kickoff. He'll take a knee in the end zone. Olsen's moved from the tight end position to the slot. Newton's going to take it from the gun, challenging the defenders to the right side. Stutter step move.
Well, it was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up the first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Scanning the field. They're going to get him this time.
Hard to get these hits against quarterbacks now, these blindside hits, because everybody's worried about getting hit as a quarterback, the protections, all the smart things they do, getting rid of the football fast, but they couldn't stop it that time. Big hit.
The quarterback throws it on the mark.
Hey, nice route by the wide receiver that time. Good throw by the quarterback. It reminds me of the days with the Miami Dolphins. Paul Warfield running those corner routes and Bob Greasy putting it right on target.
Looking for a receiver on the left side here. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
What we saw there was probably the #1 route all teams work on when they go to training camp. The curl route. Find the open space in the defense. Quarterback throws it in there. Good job.
1st and 10. And they sack the quarterback.
Outside linebackers who can get to the quarterback, they are a rare breed in the NFL because it takes talent, size, speed, everything to do it as a linebacker, and we saw it that time on display.
2nd and 12, looking for an open receiver on the right. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
Well, that looks like an upper body injury, Jim. I think we both can tell that, and now the question is, how bad is it? You just never know.
Newton's got it in the gun. Trying to work that left side. They get to him just in time. 1 yard shy of the first down.
Well, that was a nice job by the offense. It just puts them in a better position. Nice little throw and catch.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 2. Got a little screen set up here. The tackle's going to be made, but he's beyond the first down marker.
Anytime you picked up a couple first downs, here's what happens. The defense starts to doubt what they're doing, but maybe more importantly, it gets those big boys over there tired.
1st and 10. Waits for an opening to unfold, and here's the pass incomplete. Quarterback coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 6th time in this game. 2nd and 10. Scans the field. The defense gets a sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
This long drive continues. 3rd and 12.
Trying to find an open man. That pass was hurried.
Good job by the linebacker, just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
That's a timeout by the defense. They've come out in the dime package. Newton in shotgun formation. Stands in the pocket. He'll fire it out to the left. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on 4th down in this situation? You don't get it, That decision might cost you this football game.
First down here. Running back gets it on the handoff. Drew Brees has it under center. The play clock's running down. Handoff, taking it right up the middle.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first.
Run it again, looking for some daylight up the middle. There's the tackle, but still, it's enough for the first down.
That is a nice job by the running back there. He knew it was third and short, so he put that big old body up in there and grinds out the first down.
First down here after the run.
They better hurry to get the snap. Thomas handed the football and picks up the first down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning.
They're able to move the chains after that last run.
And the give to Pierre Thomas. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Offense lines up here. Second down, 3 for the first. Staying on the ground. He'll be brought down, but not before picking up the first down.
Good run that time. It results in a first down, and it moves those chains on the sideline. Keep those chains moving. Tire that defense out.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
First and 10, they'll run it with him again. Gains maybe 5.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
That's going to do it. The clock hits 0, and this game has come to an end. Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience and a sweet victory in the end.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game, but when you win and then you sit back and think everybody was watching us and you played well, boy, that is some great experience. Jim, today's play of the game is just a short reception by the receiver, but look what he does after the catch. Makes people miss and picks up big yards. That is an awesome job by him.